Right then, formulating a strategy. Well, I finally got to the post office and sent a bunch of stuff. So that was good. God, that cost me an arm and a leg. Yes. So it is currently about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday. I think so. Is that right? Yeah. 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday. Now, here's the strategy. It's going to be a bit of a Shakespearean tragedy, to be honest. I have to be sober for this mission. I've given myself, strangely, I've only given myself 6 days. I've got to get fit in 6 days, or fit and healthy and strong in 6 days. But last night I was out there with a whole bunch of 19-year-old blokes who are all having a right good laugh and drinking beers, and here I am drinking beers and smoking cigarettes, and I don't even smoke. And they drove me home at 2:30, or I got to bed at like 2:30 in the morning or something. And those blokes were like, hey, let's go fishing. We got to talking about fishing and all kinds of shit. That was fantastic. Right. This very morning I got up early, and so it's like I have to, like I've been drinking every day for like a year, apart from the convalescence times, like some kind of old man convalescence styles, you know, just laying in bed shivering in a fetal position for, you know, and trying to shake off the nightmare, the extenuation of booze. Aside from that, which you couldn't exactly call that sobriety, yeah, so the greatest tragedy for me, Shakespearean tragedy, will be to be sober, like 100%, which is kind of, I live in a delirium, a lack of reality. I live on the peripheral of reality, because I live in, crash landed on fucking Clown World, didn't I? You know, everyone's getting their top surgery and shit. Anyways, so that I don't embarrass myself and completely, so that I don't bang myself up anymore, I have to get fit and strong enough. I'm on a pretty good platform though. Surprisingly, I'm not. Physically, I'm not too bad. Granted, a bunch of my injuries are like, I've got ribs in the back that just keep wiggling around. I've got this is still fractured. You can probably even see the scarring. That's fucked. Yeah, you know, I've got some bones in the back that just broke and they never healed. Fuck them. that thing down there's broken too, and that one is too, and whatever. Who cares? I've broken so many goddamn things. Who gives a shit? If they don't want to be a part of me, they can fuck off. As far as I'm concerned. Just rip those ribs out and fuck off. Don't need you. Anyways, that's a nice threat. Walk in the rain. Cowboy Bebop. Anyways, yeah. So I've got 6 days. So, right. So I just took a bunch of stuff to the post office. And I've got to plug in the numbers and whatever when I get back. Here's a bunch of the receipty things from the post office. Right, so what I'm doing right now, what I'm going to have to do is get some real power food into me. Yeah. This is going to be like Special Forces plus Navy SEALs Hell Week. Reduced to 6 days. Oh, I have to try and stay awake. If I stay awake, just that was excusing myself. Hey, okay, cheesy. Yeah, all right, get over it. Now, right. So I'm going off to Lumiere, which is a big supermarket up here. I used to have one of those. I used to have a home and a house, a family. Yeah, get over it. Okay, now, Exie used to call me bad me and good me. She likes good me. So I'm going to have to pull out good me for, 6 days straight. Will the bike go? I don't know. Will I get arm pump? Yes. So strategy. Going to get power food right now, and drag it back to the cave and get that power food into me. That's that. I've got to do a lot of walking, so I'm going to download some. It doesn't fucking rain. Apparently it's going to rain tomorrow too. Walk in the rain. Okay, we'll be. So I have to do a lot of walking. Walking's fantastic because it exercises so much of your body, you know. And I have to even got to focus so I don't like crash myself out. So I have to even start thinking a bit too, which is not exactly my forte. Yes. All right. So there's that. Yeah, so a lot of walking. I'm going to go to Old Targol Shrine. That's my kid's favourite shrine. Up on the mountain there. And there's loads of steps to get up there. And you can do a lot of exercisey things there. Have to go and slot some of my vertebrae disc thingies back in, which is there's a thing over there. I can do that. I've shown that a few times on the channel. And on the channel, I've never said that before. It's like I'm a YouTube influencer now. The great sage of the East. Yeah. And I'm going to have to go to this other spot where I hang upside down. And I could go that way, which is a shorter distance, but I have to do a lot of walking. Where I hang upside down and stretch one of my greatest injuries, which is the lower back compression. What am I at? You're not allowed to say that word because the arbitrators of truth. Blue hair chipmunks. Yeah, get some doctors. Anyways, so I'm gonna have to hang upside down and stretch that region. I can feel it right now. So that's that. Gonna have to get all my gear on. Haven't put that on in a year, and then go walking in that. So you loosen up. Because if you just put on brand new or freshly washed motocross gear, it's all tied, and you get freaking arm pump. Have to wear the gloves and loosen them up and all that stuff. Have to find the bloody thing. I've got 2 sets. Right, so yeah, I've got to see if I can get the bike to go. Should be alright. I just put it on the stand and left it there, and so put it on the stand so you don't mess up your suspension kind of thing. It doesn't sag too much. So it should be right. I don't see any trickling out of the fork seals or anything, which is usually what happens after quite some time with rubbers. So it might be okay. And it's an easy track anyways. But there's one sort of jumpy thing that I'm looking at. I'm thinking, shit, if I bang off that, that'd be just legendary status. And now I'm thinking about that and my lower back injury, which I did years ago. I banged off something, landed in this depression, and regretted it ever since. And I can feel it right now. That was back in 15 years ago, yeah. Yep, it's never healed. Anyways, so lots of walking will ensue. So that means I'm going to have to go to the Gutenberg project and download, hopefully we'll get some decent weather so I can hold the tablet, download a bunch of free books and continue on my excursion examination of the horrors of World War One. And that's some inspiring stuff right there, you know, just study that stuff. Still can't find that comedy book that I fucking accidentally deleted it, and I've searched and searched for it. It's this book about this bloke that joins the American military, goes into the artillery, I think it was, and he World War One, American bloke goes into American camp, military camp. It was a new camp that they were setting up, and this dog decides that he's going to be his master, and he calls him number something or other. That's pretty much all I have in memory of that book. God, it was funny. and he was an illustrator or something like that. So they got him to make camouflage type gear. So if anyone out there knows what the fuck I'm just talking about, see, always look down. You won't step in. Yeah. Oh, I'd love to get that book again. I deleted it out of I got it off the Gutenberg project, which is a free site where you get free books after 25 years. Books go into the public domain, so you don't have to worry about copyright issues. It's fantastic, you know, real honour-bound type of stuff that Gutenberg project is. And they've got a delightful section on the history of World War One, but some of them are fictionalizations, and it's kind of like you get into it and it's like, hang on a second, this is a bit too good to be true. But some dudes back in those days, after the war, they wrote these fictionalizations and based upon their experiences, you know, and so it reels off like it's real, only to find it's not. And but some great stuff like the chronicles of a German U-boat commander and stuff like that. Beautiful writings they are. So I'm going to be walking. This is what I follow. You see, at at night time, I follow this. I think this is sort of for like blind people or something, so they can sort of tap along and know that where they are. And that goes for freaking miles. All right, this thing. So what I do is I keep it in my peripheral. Here I am standing outside of a funeral parlour. Anyway, and actually I cut a shorty through there. Pulled a Swifty through there one time, and this girlfriend back in the day, she looks at me and says, "You do know you're in the car park of a funeral home." I'm like, "Oh," and never did it again. So yeah, I keep that in the peripheral of my vision, yeah. And so I read these books as I'm walking, so exercising the mind at the same time. And you got to hold this thing all this time. Generally, I'd be drinking beers too, so you know, multitasking, obviously. But shit, what's she doing? She's going fucking mad. She could have walked up that bloody thing. Sensible enough to wait for the light. I expect I'm not going to have to run over there and save the day. Saving the day. And then a hero came along. I've had to do that a few times in my existence. Anyways, I love this joint. Isn't that nice? It's pretty much vacant most of the time. So there you go. And I walk for miles, but I can't drink booze. Total Shakespearean tragedy. Because one of the blokes here, he looked at my gut and he goes, "Oh, you got a beer gut now." Oh God! I was embarrassed about it. I just sucked it in and then pretended to be like a balloon, you know, when you let the air out and float around. But I figure, wouldn't it be cool if I can get that gone in 6 days? I doubt it, because I have to eat power food. But I'm on a pretty fair platform. You know, I'm still, you know, a bit of a ponce, but currently. But I'm on a good start. Generally, I would need 2 weeks to get like hard as fuck, but I'm going to give myself 6 days to at least be strong enough not to get hurt. Alright, now let's go find some power food. Oh, there we go. I like these things. I'm going to grab a bunch of these. Energy. There's stuff over there too, that's all the Japanesey kind of stuff, similarities to this sort of stuff. I wouldn't go near this if I were you. Soy protein powder. Doesn't soy reduce testosterone? It does. Yeah, it's scientifically proven. That's why you got all these people that identify as, yeah, you're not allowed to say that because it's true. Anyway. So stay away from soy. That's you end up being Alright, let's grab a few of these. I like that one, I like that one, I like that one. And we'll grab that one too. Yes, there we go. Right, now I should have grabbed myself a, oh, this is good stuff. There you go, there's my favourite one. It's Ultra tea. Yeah, I better grab one of those too. Alright, I'll put those there. Better go get myself a basket. Do I have enough dough? I noticed none of you bastards sent me 1 cent on PayPal. I'll end up losing Ronin if I talk like that. Right then, now, yep, I've got a bunch of dough on me right now, so let's go get a basket. Didn't expect to pay that much for this stuff. They add up, don't they? Those thingies. And food these days, still Japan's cheap for food, but far more expensive these days because of them that are running the world. Yeah, can't wait to attack them. Yeah, I doubt very much that Nassim Agdam would be none too pleased with me about the type of food I just purchased, but sorry Nassim. Actually, I liked her. I only found out about her after she shot herself because of those that destroyed her YouTube channel. Those, yeah, them. Yeah, she went and put on a bit of a protest. A lot of people hacked into her. I reckon she was uniquely fascinating. Yes, uniquely fascinating, wasn't she? Well, anyways, I've already had those thoughts of grabbing the bottle. I've still got a few bottles of booze left and beer cans, all that left in the back of the ranch, and that thought process, you got to break it, you know. And I'm thinking, tossing up the idea whether to just pour that stuff down the drain and then keep myself away from the booze, or drink that on Sunday night in 6 days time. So that's probably, yeah, that's going to be the go. So I can't break that. So you got to trying to break. It's like all addictions. You got to break that thought process. You know, this zesty zeal to want to drag oneself back to the bottle or drugs or whatever it might be. I couldn't be a drug addict. I'm afraid of that shit. So you gotta gear one's mind to just break that, you know. And it's actually very easy to do, but you've got to have. I reckon that bloke could like maintain his bike. You know, it's very easy to do. It's just you got to have some kind of inspiration to sort of go, something I want to do, you know, to kind of go, all right, this is more important than that, you know, to me, and I want that. So that's cool. And I've been dreaming about getting back and riding for years, and you know, I hodgepodge it, and I do ride every now and again, and I feel elated, you know, and driving home going, fuck, I finally got my ass up to do that, you know. Plus it's a financial situation, I've been fucked for years, you know. You could send me 1 cent via PayPal, by the way. happyoblivion@hotmail.com. That's linked up to my PayPal address. Yes, send me 1 cent. Anyways, right, so I've got, all I basically have to do is just do a lot of walking and get the bike ready. That's it. You know, yeah, that's all I have to do. I'm 52 years old, but I've got the body of a fucking super god man, demigod-y, whatever, I don't know. So that's alright. You know, so I should be okay. And if the weather's shit, well, that's up to the gods. But I'm gonna give this a whirly poos. No, a decent go. I'm gonna be fucking sober for 6 days. Can you believe that? I know it sounds like bullshit, but I've been sober for about 10 hours already. So there. So there. Hey, it's like raining on me now again. God damn it. And dang nabbit, Rich Piano.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.